Good evening, good evening. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Test, test, test. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Good evening and welcome everyone to Michigan Sports Radio and tonight's broadcast of high school basketball. We are in the Hudsonville Gymnasium for a non-league contest, last regular season game before the districts kick off next week. The hosts, Hudsonville Eagles, taking on Muskegon Reeths Buffer of the OK Green. The Rockets coming in to play the Eagles tonight. Look forward to this game tonight as they tune up for next week's district tip-offs, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as we move ahead in the game here. Let's talk a little bit about Muskegon Reeths Buffer. For many of the fans listening from Hudsonville, it might be a little unfamiliar with the Rockets. They are from Muskegon. They are the green and white, and they are also in the OK Green. They have an enrollment of 1,149 students. They come in with a 12-9 overall record. They were 9-5 in their league, which was good for a third-place tie with Zeeland West behind Muskegon, who is sitting out there at 17-2. I believe they were undefeated in their conference, and Grand Rapids Union. Non-conference wins for Reeths Buffer against Allendale, Jenison, East Grand Rapids. And they played some tough non-conference games, Rockford and Grand Haven, which were two very strong OK Red teams, and Wyoming Godwin as well. And all of those ended up on the losing end for the Rockets. They did end up with a split with one of their key rivals, Zeeland West, who will be in their district as well. Looking ahead to next week, and we'll talk more about the district lineups, but the next game for Muskegon Reeths Puffer the Rockets will be Monday night. They will take on Kennewa Hills, who's currently 8-14. They will be playing at Muskegon Reeths Puffer, so they get to host a first-round game. And then the winner of that game will play either Grand Haven or Coopersville. And those games after Monday will move to Coopersville as they are the host of that district. Coach Nate Artema brings them in. The team is just now taking the floor. And you will have a feed shortly here, and we'll be able to see the action. For Hudsonville, come in their maize and blue, wearing white tonight with the maize and blue trim. Enrollment for the Eagles, who are in the OK Red, is 2,043 students. They are 15-6 overall, 10-4 in the league. And really the last 2 weeks of the OK Red, probably the most competitive OK Red basketball season we've had in a long time. There were 5 teams that took it down to the end. Kentwood, Hudsonville, Granville, Rockford, and Grand Haven. And those last 2 weeks was really couldn't take a loss. And Grand Haven and Hudsonville teed off next to the last game of the season. Hudsonville was able to get a win in that game. Went to Kentwood last Friday for a winner-take-all, and the Falcons walked away with a victory. So the Falcons are the OK Red champions. Hudsonville slated at number 2, and then there's a log jam at 3rd place with Granville, Grand Haven, and Rockford. So very, very competitive OK Red this season. Eagles are 8-1 at home, 4-5 on the road, 3-0 in a neutral court, which may help them as they get into the district season here. Non-conference wins and Cornerstone Holiday Tournament, North Point Christian and Forest Hill Central. They got to get it Hoop Classic. They took on Flint Carmen Ainsworth and squeaked out a win there, 56-49. Hudsonville, by virtue of their season record, is going to get a bye into next Wednesday's game. And they will play at Zeeland East, who is the host of the district tournament. They will play the winner of the Jenison-Zeeland East game. On the other side of that bracket is Zeeland West, who will be playing West Ottawa. Granville, who will be playing Holland. Again, we'll talk a little bit more about that as the night goes on. Coach Eric Ellett is the coach of the Eagles and brings them in here tonight. Going to break away for a quick message, and we'll be back with our starting lineup shortly.
Cornerstone University.
The professors are very open to helping whenever they can.
Academic excellence, character-driven athletics, Christ-centered community involvement.
Cornerstone has been a great opportunity for me to grow as a leader, just being able to approach people and be warm and welcoming and hospitable.
Experience it for yourself. Attend a Golden Eagle Day at Cornerstone for a taste of campus life and the chance to meet faculty and staff. To arrange a visit for your high school junior or senior, go to cornerstone.edu. Cornerstone University. Build a life that matters.
Need to replace that worn-out carpet or floor? Floor Coverings International makes it easy. They bring their mobile showroom to you. Save yourself the trip and gas shopping around. See a wide selection of carpet, hardwood, laminate, and vinyl in the lighting of your own home. Go to floorcoveringsinternational.com today for your free consultation. Work with one team for a hassle-free experience from the quote to installation. And each Floor Coverings International business is independently owned and operated, so they are local business owners in our community. Floor Coverings International, the flooring store at your door.
Hello, West Michigan sports fans. I am Mark Kimball. I'm president of the Grand Rapids Sports Hall of Fame. This is our 50th year, and in our 50th year, we like to sit around and chat about all the great things that have happened in the world of sports in our community. I need your help in helping me remember which of those athletes, teams, and events were the most important or the most fun for you to participate in. We're running a series of surveys that are asking for your input in identifying your favorite sporting event over the last 50 years. Some of my favorite events were the very first Whitecaps game or the very first Hoops game. What were your favorite events? And then I like to think about who are the best athletes that we've seen in the last 50 years, both from a female and a male perspective. And finally, tell me who your favorite team is and what they accomplished over the last 50 years. I look forward to hearing from you on your favorite sports memories.
All right, we are getting ready for player introductions here. Again, welcome to Michigan Sports Radio's broadcast of high school basketball. Jackson Whitaker for the Rockets. Braden Shamray for the Eagles. Number 24, Braden Mitchelson for the Rockets. Gibson Heatheist for the Eagles. Number 32, Kyle Schlaff for the Rockets. And number 11, Jonah Dennis, counters for the Eagles. Number 11, Antrell Jones, fourth starter for the Rockets. And number 32, Mason Dykstra, senior for the Eagles. And to round it out for your Reeths Buffer Rockets, Travis Ambrose, number 21. And Hudsonville with their own 21, Eli Vanderveen. All right, so here we go. Hudsonville Eagles. Muskegon Reeths Puffer Rockets. Last game of the regular season. We are ready for the tip. Rockets control the ball. Whitaker brings it up. It up to the point. Taken away there by Vanderveen. Kicks it ahead and tries to go in for the layup. He does go up. Ball's kicked away. And Shamray gets it, and Eagles will retain possession. Vanderveen with good defense on Ambrose. Able to get the turnover. See what the Eagles can do with it. Get inside to Dykstra. Goes up for the layup. No good. The tip, and it's good. Dykstra for two. Jackson Whitaker brings it up for the Rockets. Gets to the point. Guarded closely. Hudsonville primarily sticks man-to-man. Ambrose with the ball, working on Vanderveen. Out top, over to Schlaff. Gets it back inside to Ambrose. Takes a jumper. It's good. 2 points for Travis Ambrose. Nice little jumper there. Mason Dykstra at the top of the key, gets it over to Heatheist. Heatheist with the drive, gets it out back out to Dennis. He gets underneath, kicks it out. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound by Antrell Jones, and the Rockets come up quickly. And we got a foul here on number 11, Jonah Dennis. Be his first, team first. Ambrose inside. Ball taken away by the Eagles. Mason Dykstra brings it up. Drives the lane. Loses possession on the ground. Rockets are going to come up with it. Quickly bring it up. Schlaff with the ball. Gets it back inside to Ambrose. Nice spin move. Gets underneath. Blocked by Vanderveen. And I'm going to say out of bounds to the Eagles. Nice defense there. Underneath by Vanderveen. Ambrose has a slight height advantage on him. 2-2 early here. Eagles and Rockets. Takes her over to Jonah Dennis. Driving the lane, gets it inside to Vanderveen, puts it on the floor, comes up with it, makes the layup. He goes up 4-2 early. Rockets with the ball, trying to get it in the lane. Ball's knocked away. Eagles come up quickly. Mason Dykstra puts another one up, and it's good. Rockets moved it around the outside. Kick it over to Whitaker. Back to Schlaff. Gives a head fake, drives the lane, puts the ball up. No good. Vanderveen comes down with it, gets it ahead. Drive into the lane. Ball's up, it's blocked. Ambrose with the rebound. He comes up quickly down the court. Tipped away again. Ball's on the floor. Long three-point shot. No good. Tipped around. Heat Heist comes up with it. Mason Dykstra quickly moves ahead, puts it on the backboard. No good. Ball's loose. Schlaff with a rebound. And they're going to slow it down here a bit. Some pretty wild action there. No points. Long three, and no good. Dykstra with the rebound. Chameray brings it up slowly. Cuts over to the right side, takes a three-pointer, no good, off the rim. Schlaff with the rebound. Gets it into Ambrose, he gets in the paint, nice spin move, lays it up and in. 6-4 Eagles. Nice move inside there by Ambrose. Little head fake, put it up over the rim, and it's good. Mason Dykstra at the top, gets it over to Jonah Dennis. Heat Heist now gets in the paint, kicks it back out. Chameray, but he's going to walk with it before he hits that three. No basket, we got to travel. Couple of substitutions here. Got Jovan Daniels and Braylon McFall in for the Eagles. Marvin Moore in for the Rockets, number 23. Ball's kicked out. McFall back to Jonah Dennis for two. Nice little play there. Looked like he was going to lose possession, but he was able to get it back to Jonah Dennis off the glass, and we've got a foul here. It's on Tate Vanderleest. That'll be his first, team first. Shot is up, no good. Rebound off to the Rockets. And we got a timeout here by the Rockets. So with 2:35 left to go, first quarter, Eagles up 8-4. We got a quick timeout. Hey, can I tell you about my new go-to spot for a great smoked meat sandwich? I'm obsessed with that classic pulled pork barbecue with slaw and pickles on a brioche bun at the Derby Tavern in Jamestown. Located just south of Hudsonville on 32nd Avenue, not far from here. They have a menu loaded with great food and beverage that puts them ahead of the rest of the field. Hudsonville alumni owned and operated. Check them out at thederbytavern.com for details. And Westonbrook Mower has served the Holland and Greater Grand Rapids area for over 60 years with locations in both Jenison and Holland. They carry mowers, string trimmers, leaf blowers, snow blowers, hope we don't need those anymore, log splitters, generators, chainsaws, tillers, power washers. They got it all. Plus, they have a full-service department to get you ready for next season. Check them out at westonbrookmower.com. All right, as we mentioned, Hudsonville is going to be going to the Zeeland East District, which is District 11. Jenison will be playing Zeeland East on Monday. The winner will be playing Hudsonville on Wednesday. On the other side of that bracket, Zeeland West will be playing West Ottawa. Granville is Holland. The winner's there, and that could be a Zeeland West Granville showdown, which would be a good one. with the winner of that one going to the finals. So a lot of action at Zeeland East next week. Rockets with the ball. Hudsonville with tight defense. Drive inside, feeds it off. Ball is loose. And we're going to have a foul here. Antrell Jones came up with it. Joey Miller is going to get called for the foul for the Eagles. It's going to put Antrell Jones on the line shooting 2. First shot is up and good. And the second is good as well. Couple of substitutions. Ambrose coming back in for the Rockets, as well as Bailey Swain, number 2. McFall gets it into Joe Van Daniels, the freshman. Had a chance to see him for several games now, and he's certainly earned his spot on the varsity. And we're going to have a foul here. Jonah Dennis in for the shot. Number 2, Bailey Swain with the foul. Put Dennis at the line, shooting 2. Yeah, a couple of shout-outs. We want to send a thank you to Ben Farkas, the athletic director of Hudsonville, for working with us. We are testing out some, I'll call it leading-edge technology tonight, and as a result, I'd like to welcome YouTube viewers as well on the Hudsonville Athletic page. We are simulcasting this broadcast onto the YouTube page as well, so you have audio along with the video, and that should be our goal going forward for all home basketball and football games. Nice block inside by McFall. So hopefully you find that enjoyable. If not, turn the volume down. You won't have to hear me. But one of 2 schools right now, Rockford and Hudsonville, the only 2 schools in the area that are able to simulcast onto their YouTube pages as well through Michigan Sports Radio. And we certainly appreciate the partnership. Drive inside. Up for 2 is Jackson Whitaker. That ties us at 8 with 1:05 left to go here first quarter. Daniels with the ball. Tries to get it inside to McFall. A little bit too long. Out of bounds, coming back the other way. Kyle Schlaff back in for the Rockets. Last minute to play here in the first quarter. And drive inside by Ambrose. He is fouled by Jonah Dennis. I'm sorry. Joey Miller with the foul. It's going to be his second. Ambrose at the shot line, shooting 2. First shot is up and good. Vanderveen in for Joey Miller. Ambrose with a second shot. That is off. Eagles with the rebound. Down by 1 with 35 seconds to go. We'll see how they play this. Over to Daniels. Drive inside. Ball's knocked away. Back out to Joe Van Daniels. 15 left on the clock. Another drive inside. Vanderveen with the ball. Daniels has it out front. 5 seconds left. He drives inside. Tries to do a hook. Vanderveen underneath. Can he get it up? And the ball's going to be knocked out to the Rockets with 1 second left. Get it in, long heave, but that's going to end our first quarter with the Rockets up 9-8 over the Eagles.
Don't just find yourself, make yourself. Start businesses, build bridges, save lives, raise a whole city. This is your future, so take it and move all of us forward.
All right, we are back to kick off our second quarter here. 9-8, Rockets with the lead. Rockets have played a tough non-league schedule. They've played 3 of the better teams in the OK Red, that being Rockford, Grand Haven, and now Hudsonville. So they're going to be a little more battle-tested as they get into districts, playing some of these top OK Red teams. Shot up and in by McFall. And it's my first time seeing Reese Puffer play, but they've got some size on this team. They got some athleticism, so they're going to be a tough out in any district play. Not a team to sleep on. Three-pointer from Ambrose. That's good. On cue, he drops a 3. 8 points for Travis Ambrose. Big man can shoot inside and outside. Three-pointer for the Eagles, no good. Schlaff with the rebound for the Rockets. Quickly comes up, man underneath, and puts it in. That's Tate Vanderleest for 2. Found himself alone under the bucket. Griffin Baker with the ball. He takes a long 3, and he sinks it. 14-13, Rockets lead. Each team answering the call here. Ambrose outside, looking to drive the lane of Vanderlaan. Little short jumper. He nails it. That's 10 of the 16 points for the Rockets. Travis Ambrose. Eagles going to find a way to stop him. Vanderlaan out front to McFall. And we got a travel here. We'll go back to the Rockets. Mason Dykstra back into the game for the Eagles, replacing McFall. Braden Mitchelson coming in for the Rockets, replacing Kyle Schlaff. Coach Nate Artema yelling out signals to the Rocket team. There's a 3 from the outside, no good. Van Daniels with the rebound. Smallest guy in the court was able to pull that one out of the mix. Up to Vanderlaan. Back to Daniels. He drives, puts up a little quick shot. No good. And we're going to have a foul on Mason Dykstra. So 4th team foul for the Eagles. Rockets with just 2 so far. Marvin Moore brings it up. Rockets leading 16-13. Moore puts it in the lane. It's up and follow through by Ambrose. Another 2 for Travis Ambrose. He is dominating on the Rocket side tonight. Ball inside to Dykstra. He puts it up. No good. Rebound Ambrose. Try through the lane. Three-pointer from outside. No good. Rockets with a rebound. Kicks it out to Ambrose at the point. Little baseline shot in and out. Ambrose comes in, steals it, and he is fouled as he goes up for the shot. I think Griffin Baker is going to get called. Sending Ambrose to the line again. He's 1 for 2 tonight from the free throw line. 4:31 to go, second quarter. Reese Puffer up 18-13 over the Eagles. First shot is up and good. Antero Jones comes in for the Rocket. Shamrace comes in for the Eagles. Daniel sits down. Second shot here for Ambrose. And he sinks it. .14 now on the night for Travis Ambrose. Dykstra out top. Kicks it inside. Nice little spin and go there by Eli Vanderveen for 2. 20-15. Long shot outside for Ambrose. Just hits the front of the rim. Again, the Rockets get the rebound. Up the tip, no good. And they come back out with it. Again, Ambrose with a follow-up on a missed shot. Eagles are not able to box him out, and Coach Elliott calls a timeout. 3:46 left to play in the half. Reese Puffer 22, Hudsonville 15. The Auto Body experts with locations in Hudsonville and Holland, Wayland and Zeeland are sure they can help with your repair needs. They're your lifetime written warranties with every repair. Come find them, and they'll take the stress away because they are the experts. Check them out at Auto Body Experts. High-Toed Cleaners with 2 locations in Jenison and Granville offer professional dry cleaning, laundering, bulk laundry service, shoe care, repair, and more. They also have same-day services if you drop off your items by 9 a.m. That includes Saturdays. High-Tone Cleaners also offers pickup and delivery service. Check them out at hightonecleaners.com. All right, let's see if the Eagles can come up with an answer here for Mr. Travis Ambrose. He has taken this game over for the Rockets. He has 11 in this quarter, 5 in the first, 16 of the 22. And is dominated underneath, but he's got a 3 in here as well, so he can shoot inside outside. He's got a very pretty shot. Cameron with the ball, guarded by Ambrose. Shamray with a 3. It's good. His first points of the night. Rockets quickly bring it up. Schlaff with the ball. Gets it inside to Ambrose. And he sinks another one from the baseline. Unconscious ball in the first half here. Eagles bring it back, down 6, 3:04 to go. First half. Shamray with another 3 off the back of the iron. Dykstra with the rebound. Kicks it all the way across to Heatheis. Drives into the lane, gets it to Vanderlaan. Could not get it in. Check that, Vanderveen. And we're going to have a foul here. Griffin Baker, his second. Be a non-shooting foul. It is the 6th on the Eagles. Schlaff outside. He shoots a three. It's going to be off the rim. And it's going to go back to the Eagles. Drive inside. That's blocked easily by Ambrose. Drive up the lane, up and in. That's Jackson Whitaker for his second bucket of the night. Rockets extend out to an 8-point lead. And there's an errant pass. 3-point shot. And it's good. Whitaker adds 3 more, and the Eagles take another timeout. 29-18. Tell you, this Rockets team is athletic. They're quick, and they're able to shoot the ball, putting them in the lead. Reese Puffer is going to be playing in the Coopersville district. That's District 10. Number 1 seed there is Muskegon. I believe they're 17-1 on the season. Grand Rapids Union will play Mona Shores early next week, and the winner of that game will play Muskegon. The other side of the bracket has Reese Puffer hosting Kenowa Hills on Monday. Coopersville will be playing Grand Haven. The winner of those 2 games will play each other, and the winner there will advance to the finals against one of the teams, either Muskegon, Union, or Mona Shores. The winner of that district will play the winner of the district that Hudsonville is in as they head to the regionals. Eagles with the ball. Heat Heist drops a 3, no good. Dykstra kicks it inside, but Rockets are able to take possession. Again, get it up quickly. Long 3-point shot, and he drains it. Whitaker with 2 threes in a row. The Rockets building a 14-point lead here with 1:24 left to go in the half. Shamray with a 3, doesn't sink. Ambrose gets the rebound. Whitaker again, he puts up another 3. This time it's off. Eagles bring it up. Heat Heist with the ball. Turnover on the Eagles. I had a referee in front of me, so I did not see what that call was. May have been a travel. Whitaker brings it up now. He's been hot the last minute and a half. Over to Schlaff. Ambrose out front. Inside to Ambrose. Couldn't quite get the handle on it. Nice block there. Eli Vanderveen. And feeds it back to Vanderveen. Puts it up and is fouled. Kyle Schlaff's going to be charged with the foul. It's only the team third for the Rockets. Vanderveen will go to the line, shooting 1. And he sinks it. So with 32 to go, Eagles looking to close this out. On a positive note, Rockets looking to extend that lead a little further. And we got a 3-second call underneath. So Eagles will take over possession with 11.7 to go. Ball into Shamray. Brings it up. Wants that 3. There it is. No good. Ambrose with a rebound. Takes the long shot. And no good. So that's going to end at our first half. Muskegon Reese Puffer 32, our Hudsonville Eagles 21. We'll be right back after these messages.
purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make your community a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
Bowling is a great time that combines great friends, football, and bowling. Compete against your friends or family, throwing a football at 10 real bowling pins. You can bring in your own food, or they have a pair of 45-foot bars featuring soft drinks and adult beverages. Visit bowlingwarehouse.com, Grand Rapids, to reserve your lanes.
What would you do with some extra time? Shop Fastlane today.
Somebody once said life moves pretty fast, and that's exactly how we like it. Want to build something? Great. Start businesses, build bridges, raise a whole city. Future in fighting crime? Want to save lives? Do it all here. But you've got to go forward fast. Because today is now, and tomorrow is soon. And to get ahead of the game, you got to get ahead of your time. This is your future, so take it and move all of us forward.
All right, we are back here at halftime. Maybe a surprising score for some. It's 32-21. And the Rockets from Reeths Puffer have the lead over the Eagles. We're going to break away. We are part of the MHSAA. And we're going to play their weekly spot here. All of you listen to. We'll be back right after this.
To add to their school display, and an unbelievable story of a wrestler who accomplished something much bigger than a win on the mat. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. Midland's Wilson Shinsky finished his senior season on the wrestling mat with a 21-11 record and an appearance in the Division I regionals. But none of the wins were probably the highlight of his season. That's because on the way to his regional bouts in Heartland on Saturday, February 18th, Shinsky and his dad, Steve, stopped their vehicle on I-75 to pull a man from a burning vehicle and helped resuscitate him. It's a remarkable story of being in the right place at the right time, as Wilson plans to study nursing in college, and Dad Steve is a retired Midland firefighter. It didn't take long for them to see the driver was unconscious behind the wheel and in need of desperate help. They administered CPR until an off-duty paramedic arrived with an AED. After a shock to the driver, the monitor showed heart activity. By then, more help arrived and the driver was taken by ambulance to the hospital. At that point, the Shinskys continued to Heartland so Wilson could wrestle his regional matches. For more on this amazing story and to see a photo of Steve and Wilson with the driver they helped save, please visit MHSAA.com. Game balls this week go to Vanessa Rodriguez of Ann Arbor father Gabriel Richard. She scored 23 in a 53-52 overtime win over Detroit Renaissance in a battle of the Catholic League champ versus the Detroit Public School League champ. To Hart senior Parker Hovey, he scored 24 points in a win over Mason County Central. The win gives Hart its first boys basketball title in 60 years. And the Mackinac City twins, Larissa and Lars Huffman, they both went over 1,000 career points just 5 days apart. Lars for the boys team, Larissa for the girls.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
What happens if a player bowls out of turn during a Baker game? First, what's a Baker game? That's when 5 members of a team alternate bowling frames. The number 1 bowler goes in frames 1 and 6 and on down the line. If a bowler goes out of turn during MHSAA competition in accordance with USBC Rule 8, Item D, a dead ball would be declared. The delivery does not count. The pins must be respotted, and the correct bowler is then required to continue play. While a recent change to NCAA bowling rules would penalize bowling out of order on the wrong lane with a 0 for the attempt starting with the first infraction, the NCAA rule is not used for MHSAA competition. Instead, the frame is reset, and the correct bowler is free to continue.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. Team wrestling finals were this past weekend at the Wings Event Center in Kalamazoo, and 4 big-time wrestling programs took home the top prize. In Division 4, Hudson captured its 2nd straight team title, defeating Bronson 58-12 in the finals. Hudson knocked off Iron Mountain in the quarters and Martin Climax Scots in the semis, registering an impressive 17 pins total over the weekend. In Division 3, Dundee won its 6th straight title and 14th overall by beating Whitehall 60-18. Dundee advanced to the finals by defeating Hart and Constantine. In Division 2, Lowell has now won a decade's worth of team titles in a row. Yes, Lowell won its 10th straight team title, knocking off Goodrich 42-18. The Red Arrows beat Bloomfield Hills' Brother Rice and Gaylord in the quarters and semis. And in Division 1, after 2 straight runner-up finishes, Detroit Catholic Central is back on top. They outpointed Heartland 41-31 in an exciting final after beating Warren De La Salle Collegiate and Romeo to get to the final match. For full results, recaps, and more, check out MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll see you next week.
We are back here in Hudsonville. Halftime game between the Hudsonville Eagles and Muskegon Reeths Puffer Rockets. Reeths Puffer has a lead, 32-21. A little surprising lead for many here in the Hudsonville Gymnasium. Give you a little scoring recap here for the Eagles. Eli Vanderveen with 7, Mason Dykstra with 4. Griffin Baker, Braden Samurai with 3 apiece. Jonah Dennis and Braylon McFall with 2 apiece. 21 for the Eagles. For the Rockets, Tate Vanderleest and Antrell Jones each with 2. Jackson Whitaker with 10 on the courtesy of 2 3-pointers there late in that second quarter. But the big gun is Travis Ambrose, 18 points in the first half. 5 in the first quarter, 13 in the second quarter, giving the Rockets 32 on the night thus far. So 32-21. Hudsonville needs to find an answer for Ambrose, both inside and outside. He's got a 3-pointer and a couple of 2s from the outside as well. Hey, before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to the Hudsonville junior varsity team. They were winners tonight, 66-42 over Muskegon Reeths Puffer. Finished the season with a great 18-1 record. So hats off to the Hudsonville Eagle Junior Varsity. It bodes well for the future of the Eagles, and I understand the freshmen have a very good team as well. So things are looking good for Hudsonville basketball as we move forward. Talk just briefly about the other districts that the OK Red teams are in. We talked about Zeeland East and Coopersville's district. The Rockford District 9. Northview is the number 1 seed there. They will play the winner of the Forest Hills Northern Greenville game. On the lower end of the bracket, Lowell will play Forest Hills Central. Cedar Springs will be playing Rockford. And those 2 winners will play to see who advances to the finals there. Again, Northview, number 1 seed. And then the Thornapple Kellogg District, number 12. Kentwood out of the OK Red is the number 1 seed. Grand Rapids Ottawa Hills will be playing TK early next week. The winner taking on Kentwood. And the other side of that bracket is Wyoming versus East Grand Rapids. Caledonia versus Byron Center. So 2 OK Red teams in that one. And that pretty well sets the stage for districts heading into next week. Rockets with the ball. Shot up, no good. Vanderveen with the rebound. Eagles bring it back. So nice job on the initial box out there. Chamberlain brings it in the lane. His shot is altered by Ambrose. Rockets quickly bring it up, drive in the lane, and we're going to get an offensive foul here. Number 24, Braden Mitchelson, is going to pick that up. So the Eagles will bring it back. No score yet here. Emery brings it up. Dykstra with the ball. Drive inside, shot is up, and we got a foul on number 11, Antrell Jones. So 2 quick fouls here for the Rockets. It's going to be Jones' first foul, team second. But Jonah Dennis at the line. He was 0 for 3 in the first half. Drops this one, though. 32-22. Second shot coming. Shots off the side. Ambrose with a rebound. Whitaker brings it up. Ambrose gets it inside. They go back to him on the outside. He looks to drive, can't do it. Tight defense there by Vanderveen. Drive inside, kick it back out. Long shot, no good. And it's going to go back to the Eagles. So good defense there by Hudsonville. Denying Ambrose to get into the paint. Ooh, he brings it up. Tried to kick it back to Shamray. He tried to break, and at the time the ball was there, he was not, so it's going to get turned over back to the Rockets. Hudsonville putting a little pressure on here. 32-22. Schlatt for the ball. Kicks it over to Jones. Ball's tipped away. Vanderveen picks it up. He drives it up. Ball's knocked away. Dykstra has it. Looks to drive inside, and he puts it up and in, too, for Mason Dykstra. Gives him 6 on the night. Whitaker brings it back for the Rockets. Lead is now 8. Ambrose drives inside. Shot is blocked. Ball's tipped. Eagles come up with it. Shamray brings it up. Long three-pointer off the side. Ambrose with the rebound. Schlaff into the paint. And we got a travel here. Ball go back to the Eagles. See how this plays out, but it looks like Hudsonville may be deploying a little bit of that Dickinson theory. where when Ambrose gets the ball, he is quickly double teamed, at least so far here in the third quarter. That's been the play. We're going to have another foul here on Schlaff. So the Rockets only had 3 fouls in the whole first half. They quickly have 3 here in the second. Ball is kicked outside. Dykstra drives it in, lays it up, no good. And rebound back to the Rockets. Again, quickly bring it up. Whitaker with the ball. Gets it over to Ambrose. Long shot from the outside, no good. Joe Van Daniels gets the rebound, and he is fouled by number 4, Vanderleest. Four team fouls now for the Rockets. No team fouls yet for the Eagles, so that could come into play here as we move down further into the game. Long three-pointer for Shamray. It's good. 32-27. They've cut that lead in half. And we're going to get a timeout by the Rockets. So 4:16 to go in the third quarter. Rockets 32, yet to score this half, 27 for the Eagles. Hey, did you know roller skating's in full swing? Terry Hall Roller Rink in Granville is open Thursday through Sunday with a variety of hours to meet your family's needs. From Thursday night, adult night, to open skating Friday, 2 sessions Saturday, and a Sunday afternoon public skate that can fit into your busy schedule. Terry Hall has a long history as a fun environment for families and party get-togethers. Visit terryhall.com for details. All skate, everyone skate. So the Eagles coming back with some tight defense here. Get the benefit of a couple of turnovers and fouls against the Rockets. And they've cut that 11-point deficit down to 5 here and are feeling a little better about themselves as they head into the second half of this third quarter. They've been trying to deny the Rockets from driving in the lane, and so far they've been successful. Schlaff with the ball out front. Another loose ball. Eagles pick it up. Shamray comes back with it. Another turnover for the Rockets here. I'm sure it's frustrating for Coach Ardema coming out of the timeout. Shamray with an long three. It's off the side. Dykstra with the rebound. Underneath, he goes up, blocked by Ambrose. He brings it up court. Drives the lane, no good. And he goes up for the shot. Shot is no good, but he is fouled. Looks like somebody on Griffin Baker, number 22. Check that. Mason Dykstra is going to be the call. His second foul. It's the team first foul of the second half for the Eagles. Ambrose will be shooting 2. Drops the first one. Four for 5 tonight on the line. Second shot's off the side. Van der Veen with the rebound. Dykstra with a 3-point shot. It's going to be short. Whitaker with the rebound. Quickly brings it up into the lane. And the ball is knocked away. It's going to stay with the Rockets, but nice defense there by the Eagles to knock that away. 3:30 left to go, third quarter. Richardson will inbound. Long 3-point shot. That's off the side. And we're going to have another foul here as Mitchelson goes up for the shot. Dykstra again will be called. It's going to be Dykstra's third foul. Mitchelson at the line for 2. First shot is up, and it's good. And the second is good. Daniels brings it up for the Eagles to sort of Vanderveen. Jonah Dennis to Shamray, gets it back inside to Vanderveen, up for the layup, no good. Mason Dykstra with the rebound. He puts it up on the left side, and it's good. 2 for Mason Dykstra. Gives him 8 on the night. 35-29. Whitaker gets it inside to Ambrose. He's doubled. Shots up. Vanderveen is able to get a finger on it. And the Eagles come back. Shamray with the ball. Slows it up. Waits for Vanderveen to come in. Gets it over to Daniels. Back to Shamray. Dykstra out front. Back to Daniels. He drives the lane. Little free throw lane. No good. Daniels gets the rebound. Back to Shamray. Gets it inside to Vanderveen. Up, no good. Dykstra, no good with the rebound. And we're going to have a foul here. Another on Mason Dykstra. That's going to be his 4th. And that's going to get McFall into the game. Schlaff brings it up over to Moore. Gets it inside. Ball's taken away again by the Eagles. Shamray brings it up. Fall looks for the shot, drives the lane, gets it back to Vanderveen. Daniels with it, back to Shamray. At the top, he drives, kicks it out. McFall puts up a shot, no good. And Jonah Dennis had his hands on it, couldn't squeeze it. Ball out of bounds to the Rockets. So 1:35 left to go, third quarter. 35-29. Just 3 points this quarter for the Rockets, all from the free throw line. There's a drive in the lane. No good. McFall, pretty physical in there. Shot is up and in by Antrell Jones. Eagles come back. Vanderveen underneath, kicks it out. Travis Ambrose comes back in for Reeths Puffer. Daniels to inbound. Shamray with the ball out front, long three-pointer, and it's good. 37-32, under a minute to go here, third quarter. Schlaff out front, guarded by Shamray. Kicks it back out. There's the three-pointer by Whitaker, and he sinks it. That's his third of the night. 40-32. Ball back to Daniels. He takes a long three. No good. Rockets will hold it for one shot here. 20 seconds left to go. 8-point lead for the Rockets, 40-32. Now with 10, they'll start to move it. Schlaff drives the lane, puts it up, no good. McFall couldn't get it. Put back by Ambrose, and it's in. Desperation by Daniels, no good. So, 11-point lead for the Rockets at the half. They were able to come back here late in the third quarter and get back to a 42-32 lead heading into the fourth. Break away for a quick message. We'll be right back.
Everyone who loves great food, Let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
For over 60 years, Earhart Construction has successfully built some of the most well-known structures and facilities across the West Michigan landscape. Providing a distinctive construction experience for our clients has been Earhart's priority since the beginning, and it continues to be their primary focus today. We can't wait to make your next commercial or residential project a reality. Contact us today by visiting earhartcc.com.
All right, here we go. 8 minutes to go in this contest. Eagles looking to erase a 10-point deficit. Rockets looking to hold that and build upon it if they can. 42-32, Eagles will inbound. Vanderveen to Shamray. McFall out at the point, gets it inside to Vanderveen. Up, ball is blocked. He retains possession. Gets it over to Shamray. Ball inside, back to Shamray. He drives, puts it up, and it's good. Nice little give and go there. Little head fake. Whitaker right back into the lane, and he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Vanderveen. Be his first. That's 4 team fouls for the Eagles. Whitaker at the line, shooting 2. Sinks the first. He had a 3-pointer in that third quarter. This will be his 14th point on the night. One more shot to go. No good, but Ambrose with the rebound. He puts it up, no good, but he is fouled. Shamray gets the foul, his first. That's going to be 5 team fouls. Not a shooting foul, so going to inbound from underneath. Schlaff inbounds. Little give and go, nice play, but it doesn't fall. Shamray takes it away, and he is fouled. Antrell Jones with his second. So each team now with 5 team fouls. Shamray gets it inside to Vanderveen. Kicks out to Daniels. Back to McFall. Long 3-pointer, and he sinks it. (43-37). Eagles now back within 6. 6:56 left to go. Need a couple of stops here. Rockets drive, kick it out. Schlaff with a shot, and it's good. 3-pointer. So the answer right back. That's his first points on the night. Eagles were not expecting him to drop that 3. Ball inside to Vanderveen. Kicked back out. Shamray with it. Drives in the lane on Ambrose. And Ambrose going to get called for the foul. That's 16 fouls now on the Rockets. Daniels will inbound underneath. 9-point lead for the Rockets. Every possession now critical for the Eagles. And ball's tipped out of bounds. I still have my reflexes. I might have caught that one. Right here at the scoring table. Rockets inbound. Whitaker will bring it up. Guarded by Jonah Dennis. Inside to Ambrose. Double teamed. And we got a travel. Going to turn it back over to the Eagles. So the double team has bothered him in the second half. Just 3 points in the second half. He had 18 in the first. Shamray to bring it up. 9-point lead for the Rockets. Back to McFall inside. Vanderveen kicks it back out. Over to Shamray. Looks for the three. Guarded by Ambrose. Takes it inside and drops a little teardrop. And it's good. Down to a 7-point lead for the Rockets. Schlaff quickly brings it up, guarded by Daniels. Schlaff with another three-pointer off the iron. Eagles with the rebound. Shamray brings it up. Guarded up front by Whitaker. Kicks it inside. Shot is up, no good. Ambrose with the rebound. Coach Elliott shaking his head on that one. And ball is up and in by Whitaker. Lead back to 9 for the Rockets, 4:48 left to play. Shamray out front, puts a three up, no good. Schlaff with a rebound. Rockets will slow it down a little bit. Drive the lane, kick it out. Ambrose looked for the three. Going inside. And we're going to have a foul here, I believe, on Vanderveen. And it is. His second. 16 foul. That'll put Travis Ambrose on the line. 21 points on the night. Leads all scorers. First shot is up and good. Ambrose sinks the second. Ambrose 6 for 8 from the line tonight. Kicks it back to Vanderveen, over to McFall. Shamray with a three off the iron, and Whitaker with the rebound. So the Rockets up by 11. 4 minutes to go. Get outside to Schlaff, back to Whitaker. Gets it inside to Ambrose. Back to Schlaff. Whitaker in the lane, kicks it back out to Schlaff. Taking time off the clock here, 3:35 to go. Ambrose inside, wide open, and he gets a dunk. No question on that one. Rockets up by 13. Heat Heist took a look. McFall gets in the lane, little base jumper from the free throw line, and he drops it. It's 5 this quarter for McFall. Ambrose with the ball out front. Again, the Rockets looking to extend their possessions. Take a little time off the clock. Schlaff back to Whitaker. He drives. And we got a whistle here. Looks like it'd be on Heat Heist. It is, that's his first. It's gonna be team 7th, so that's gonna put him at the line for a one-on-one. $16 on the night for Whitaker. 1 for 2 from the line. And the shot is up and good. 53-41. And drops the second as well. 54-41. Eagles need not only some quick points, but need some stops on the other end. McFall gets it inside to Dykstra, puts it up and rolls it in. Mason playing with 4 fouls. Steal by the Eagles. And they give it back to the Rockets. And we got a timeout by the Rockets. So 2:23 left to play. 11-point lead for the Rockets. We will be back after this quick message.
And 67 horsepower, candy red, 8 cylinders of freedom. And to think, he only let me drive it once. I've never considered myself to be a lucky man. That would be Dad. He didn't know a thing about cars, couldn't tell a hatchback from a quarterback. But somehow his just kept going, and going, and going, and going. Turns out Dad wasn't lucky. He just knew where to look.
Don't just find yourself, make yourself. Start businesses, build bridges, save lives, raise a whole city. This is your future, so take it and move all of us forward.
All right, 2:23 to play. Rockets will inbound. Ball stolen by the Eagles. Kicks it over to Heatheist. He puts up a 3. No good. And it's going to remain with the Eagles. Hey, this Reese Puffer team has come in and played a very tough game against the Eagles. Very athletic. Shot the ball well. Crashed the boards, especially in that first half. And a foul here. Going to put Dykstra on the line. Don Jackson Whitaker his first, put Dykstra to the line. Tell you, Rockets have got to feel pretty good about how they're playing tonight and how that will play next week into the districts. First shot is missed by Mason Dykstra. And I'm sure Coach Elliott's going to have a few things to take away from this game to work on with the Eagles as they look forward to their game next Wednesday night. Second shot good for Dykstra. Trap, Eagles steal it again. Over to Heatheist. Kicks it back over to Shamray. Long 3, sinks it. Timeout Eagles, 54-47. We'll keep it right here. Eagles trying to make a comeback here. And the Rockets have struggled getting the ball up court. Again, congratulations to the Hudsonville JV with a 66-42 win tonight. Puts them 18-1 on the season. You know, the Eagles, when they come out in their warm-up jackets, their warm-up shirts, PWD is on the back of the shirt. PWD. Wasn't quite sure what that meant until a couple weeks ago and found out it's play with desperation, which is what the Eagles had to do down the stretch in the OK Red Conference, coming up just one game short, finishing second to the Kentwood Falcons. But as now as see what happens here the rest of the way. But I think this is a good signal for them to play with desperation as they get into the districts next week. Any given night comes into play, particularly in the district. So this might be a good wake-up call for the Eagles, no matter how this game ends tonight. 7-point deficit, 1:54 to go. Rockets are going to inbound. Eagles with a full court press. Double team, they get it up ahead. Drives the lane, kicks it over, Schlaff, and he takes it back out. Double team again, and we get a foul. Looks like on Shamray. It is. Going to put Schlaff at the line. Kyle Schlaff just has 3 points on the night. He has a three-pointer here in the fourth quarter. First time to the line. First shot is up, and it's short. McFall with the rebound. Shamray brings it up. 1:35 left to play. Down by 7. Over to McFall. Back to Shamray. He puts up a 3 off the iron. The Rockets with the rebound. Double teamed. See what they call here. And we're going to have a foul on Joe Van Daniels. His first team 9th, so we will go to the line. Schlaff will shoot the one-on-one. Just missed the front edge of the one-on-one last trip down the floor. Waiting here for Travis Ambrose to tie his shoe in backcourt. He's ready to go. Schlaff ready to shoot the one-on-one. First shot is up and good. Eight-point lead, 1:21 to go. And the second one he sinks. 5 on the night for Kyle Schlaff. Hudsonville quickly brings it up. Daniels with the ball, throws it away. Driving the lane, and Antrell Jones puts it up with authority, jams it down. 11-point lead with a minute to go. That's going to be the exclamation point on the night for the Rockets. Dykstra drives, puts it up, no good. Dykstra with the rebound puts it in. And we got a foul here. Gonna put Mitchelson at the line. Fouls on Jonah Dennis. Rockets in the bonus, so Mitchelson will shoot 2, misses the first. Second shot is up and good. Ten-point lead now. Daniels tries to drive the lane. He's blocked by Ambrose. He brings it up quickly. Tried to get the jam, no good. Ball's kicked out. Rockets retain possession, and they're going to bring it out. And we're going to run the clock out. I don't believe the Eagles will foul here. Down by 10 with 20 seconds left to go. So that's going to do it tonight. Muskegon Reese Puffer comes into Hudsonville, puts a 10-point win together against the Eagles. They will head Monday night. They will host Kanawha Hills in the districts. Hudsonville will regroup and get ready for their game next Wednesday. At Zeeland East. We'll take a very short break here. We will come back with some scoring and wrap this one up.
Everyone who loves great food Let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
For over 60 years, Earhart Construction has successfully built some of the most well-known structures and facilities across the West Michigan landscape. Providing a distinctive construction experience for our clients has been Earhart's priority since the beginning, and it continues to be their primary focus today. We can't wait to make your next commercial or residential project a reality. Contact us today by visiting earhartcc.com.
All right, back here in Hudsonville. High scoring for the Eagles tonight. Braden Shamray, 16. Mason Dykstra chipped in 13. Big score on the night for the Rockets. Travis Ambrose with 25, 18 in the first half. 18 for Jackson Whitaker. 8 of those coming in the second half. So, final score, Muskegon Reeths Puffer 59, Hudsonville 49. I want to thank you for listening to Michigan Sports Radio. Again, go to michigansportsradio.com for all of the playoff upcoming games, highlights. We've broadcast over 200 basketball games. More to come as we get into tournament play. So, thanks for listening tonight. Have a great night and look forward to the playoffs starting next week.